And we're back to the final match of the day. The Kangaroos are back in action. And we're waiting to see how this one will unfold. The final match of the day. It's been a tremendous tournament. Australia versus Lebanon.
I haven't lost ball before the contact.
And we know that the Lebanese are a strong side.
Lebanon, out 10, out 10.
In this men's open final, it's the Kangaroos taking on the Cedars. We will be interesting to see how this one unfolds, because here's a break. We've seen over the years, Ross, there's been plenty of players of Lebanese origin have made their way through to these rep sides, hasn't there?
Yeah, there have been, Michael, and these two teams have had some really good tussles in World Cups gone by. I know in 2015 they played the final, and I'm pretty sure they were very evenly matched in 2018. So this is going to be a terrific match.
So the Kangaroos right on the attack here.
Lebanon with me.
Cooper there will be stopped just short of the try line. And a change of direction, they're looking threatening here already. But the tag was made, and they're stopped through Ward just short of the line. Away to the right they go. Martin got a ball away. Finds Greg McWilliams, who dives over from long range. No way through. They managed to stop him in his tracks. So the Australians now applying the pressure to the Lebanese try line. They've still got another tag up their sleeve.
Hold, guys, hold, go.
But at the moment, it's the Lebanese doing enough to hold them out. A ball back up on the inside, flown through the back. They've still got the possession here, looking a little bit scrappy, but they've been able to turn it on to something, and then the ball will set sail over the sideline and go forward. So
here with me, Australia.
The Lebanese side there have been able to withstand the pressure there, Ross.
Yeah, it was really good attack by the Aussies. They asked questions on them. Really impressed with the number one, Brendan Martin, in that set. I think he's a player to watch. He commits a few defenders. But the Lebanese boys really scrambled hard, and here's a chance.
Into open pasture they go, over the halfway line, try line wide open. They're coming in numbers to stop him, though. Missed tag. They'll go for the bonus box and score. So Ibrahim Kassouk scores there for the Lebanese Cedars. And they are celebrating early here with a bonus point try. They lead Australia 2-0.
What a run by Ibrahim. That was outstanding. And then he saw the try line. I didn't think he should jink left, because I thought the defender would get him. But look at him. He really gets through that gap powerfully. And it looks like the defender is going to get him, and he backs himself and gets 2 points for his team.
Stay behind it.
Yeah, well, I think number 15 for Australia, Lucas thought there. His teammate would have had him wrapped up, and then unfortunately for the Kangaroos it was a missed one, and they added interest to the scoreboard with a double point try. The Lebanese side, as now Australia look to retaliate quickly, working it out from their own territory. The kicking game in this one will be one to look at as well, because a lot of skill on display for Lee now taking the ball inside of Lebanese territory. This kick there is inside and won't find the 50-10, but nonetheless it will turn the Lebanese side around and have them working out from just outside their own red zone.
How fast was that set by the Australians there? Like, went within a blink of an eye. The players are fast and they're getting there. Really great kick too. If I'm the coach, I'm going, no, that's good. That's just what we need. Settle down a bit.
So Lebanon now will look to make another break through the middle, because they have been quite elusive there. Playing it back there is Berry. Turns the ball back on the inside to find a way through, but no room to move there. So the Lebanese side just shy of the halfway line. Across they go. Said will be tagged. 9 metres short of the halfway line. Oh, knock on there. Just was out in front. Wasn't the best directed pass, and left Mohammed chose him there with a difficult task, and can't blame him too much, really, because it was a pretty awkward one to take there, Ross.
Yeah, they're little moments, aren't they? Those passes from dummy half have got to hit the mark. And here's the chance for the Aussies now down the sideline.
They're going back on the counter-attack now, the Australians. Chow Lee plays it back. Hardigan onto Martz. Got a ball away, and they'll be stopped short, though, and lose the ball forward. So the Lebanese defence has been up to the task. They're running on wholesale changes at the moment, so we're just going to get a little intermission. There you can see great view from the Eagle Cam. All their players quickly scrambling on and off the field, Ross.
Yeah, pretty good attack by the Aussies, but well defended again. And the play there was going to be a little kick, but the ball actually hit the ground before it hit his foot, and that's why the changeover.
Hold, guys, hold.
So there's our try scorer on field. Back again after having a little break there, Kasuk. But the ball's turned over, and Australia have it through Martin, playing it on the halfway line. No, in fact, it was Greg Williams, I should say.
17 work, mate. Good, good.
So Cooper. Oh, they've come up with an error here, the Kangaroos.
Number 7, let's hold there. Wait for my call, please, mate.
Who do you think's going to win this one?
Gee, it's tight, isn't it? Like, I think the Australian team, just the way they played it, a couple of sets really fast, I think they've got tries in them.
Good.
Now it's all about defence for them. But the Lebanese boys, gee, they scramble well in defence as well. So it's going to be tough.
Still the ball with Lebanon. Rafi there. Tag for the Cedars. They're now looking dangerous once more. Kasuk, the try scorer, threatening the line. Got a couple of tags up their sleeve. They go the short side. They grab a kick there through. Good chase coming, but Australia should be back there to clean it up, and they do so in goal, though. So this is going to be a line dropout. Sustained pressure here, Ross.
Yeah, really good ball movement by the Cedars. You know, they jink back to the short side. Great little kick, great chase, and now they're applying pressure again. How fast is this game, Michael?
It's been played at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Here's the line dropout coming from the Kangaroos. The ball sent over the halfway line. Fielded there by Lebanon through Metleg.
It's mutual.
And they have it now back inside of Australian territory.
With me, number 7. Good,
Hamoud will play it back. Quick play down the short side now they go.
Here with me.
And Jabara will be playing at about 15 out from the Kangaroos try line.
That's 4.
No room there for Labadi. They send it across field, looking ominous across the short side here, but then it was knocked forward by a Kangaroo. The tag count should restart.
It's going to be Lebanon play the ball.
Yeah, and the sideline official no doubt would have had a word to say to the referee there to give them the adjudication.
Great communication between the officials, and that's the correct call. It was a knock-on by Australia.
That's 1 with me,
They
guys.
quickly got nabbed there at dummy half. At Salmon there, so they burned one tag on that set. And away it goes through to Hamoud.
Hold square, Bruno. Yep.
Across to the right side now. They go, oh, nearly an intercept for Australia. But that'll restart the tag count again.
With me, hold.
Going back to the mark. Play it there as Kasuk, our try scorer.
That's 1.
2-0. Lebanon lead Australia in the men's open final. This is the grandstand game of the weekend. And speaking of the grandstand, it is filling up as they come from everywhere to watch the men's open final. It's quite often regarded as the blue ribbon event of these tournaments. Now Lebanon away to the left-hand side. Little cheek and a weave and almost through there. El Assam. He'll play the ball back. And across to the right they go. Short play for the box, but they've been stopped once more. Both tags off. Still an 11.5 to go on this one. Quick dash at the line there, diving over from dummy half. They're pretty happy with themselves. Jabara's claiming a try. Referee agrees. Well, there was almost a decoy play there. They had a player surging up short at the line. That's what the defence was anticipating. And then the dummy half basically pulled their pants down and scores right in the bonus points box.
100%. It was like an NRL crash ball play there. And, you know, someone like a smart hooker just got through them. If we see a replay, it's like real 50-50, whether his knees are down. But the ref is like 2 metres away, so you've got to go with his call. Here's a replay now.
Here's the replay once more. Look at that. Yeah, you're right. They used that decoy crash play to full effect. And at dummy half, Jabara there, he just got straight through and scored in the bonus points box. And they're rocking here, the Lebanese fans in the Western Grandstand. They're beating the bins. It almost sounds like a war cry as they really try and will on their compatriots in this international tag series. Australia versus Lebanon in the men's open final. It's 4-0 Lebanon. Here's the kick from Australia downfield, and it'll find the sideline. Won't be a 50-10, but it has turned the Lebanese around once more. And really, Australia have not had any real significant try-scoring opportunities yet.
Gee, that was a great defensive set by the Lebanese boys then, working hard at marker. Wasn't able to get the kick right into the corner, and they've got it like 20 out. And yeah, Lebanon's defence is earning them tries, which is great.
So now they have it just about 9 metres short of the halfway line. And there they go over the centre stripe this time.
Go.
So they're rolling forward nicely here, Lebanon.
Play on.
All out the back. They've got a little overlap. The
Play on.
winger for Australia had retreated back to anticipate a kick and then came up to form his position in the line to shut that down. And look at all the red supporters in there, the red Cedar supporters. They've come in droves to watch this men's final. As
One last.
we almost saw Rashid go through. This is the last for Lebanon, though. Can the Tagaroos stop them? Little show and go down the sideline, and the tag was made. Play on's the call from the referee. And Australia will have the ball only 10 metres out, or even less than that, from their own line. Now Greg Williams will play it back for the Tagaroos. Charlie.
With me now, hold.
No, that was... Yeah, it was Charlie. They did a little number swap on the jerseys. I got it right the first time as Charlie now again in the action. Runs at the line, beats the first, then gets away to ball to Greg, who's into open pasture. Look at him run away now. The jink and the weave. They won't stop him from here. He's going to score the first try for Australia. Greg Williams will score in the bonus box. And we've got game on here. Lebanon 4, leading Australia 2.
Wasn't that great ball movement then by the two boys? They're hitting at a pace. There was a shake, there was a bake, there was a shimmy. He put the afterburners on and gets the 2 points, and Australia really needed that just to get in the game. And here it is. Look at this speed. Beautiful ball out to his flying wing, steps in, puts in the swerve, then another swerve in the afterburners. That's a great finish.
And they've made a mistake from the restart as we bring you back to the live pictures. So Australia will get the ball. Lebanon, an unforced error off the restart. And the Tagaroos are looking to go bang, bang if they can. And score quick tries in succession. Martin now will evade the first attempt and then hands it off to Sharp, who's tagged. A quick play the ball. Geez, that was Sharp. And now a try to Australia looming, but they've been stopped just short of the line. Lebanon here, fighting on gallantly. They haven't had too much of this to do defending their own line in the first half. Quick play the ball once more. Away it goes through to Martin. Gets the ball across, finds Cooper, and Cooper almost through, and he does. Cooper's got there. He's got a 1 point try for Australia. They've narrowed the margin. It is Lebanon 4, leading Australia 3.
And that's great ball movement. And how about just one try energises you? You get a great kick off, you get an error from the Lebanese boys, and then that was great ball movement. And if you watch the try, if we get a chance to see it on replay, you'll see he commits, he jumps over a player and then just finds a little gap. So when it goes out, he'll jump outside and the defence is not sure who's going to get the ball, and then the beautiful hip shake to get him across the line. That's terrific play. How do they do that, Michael? At speed, to swivel the hips. It's tremendous athleticism.
It's been a huge weekend of tag football. We'd like to know what's your highlight of today's coverage, though. If you've been with us for a little while, what's been your highlight? Let us know in the Facebook comments as we see Kasuk now take it forward for Lebanon.
6 more.
6 more is the call, so that's unfortunate for the Tagaroos as they were starting to build some pressure. Hamoud there, quick play the ball. Lebanon going straight back on with it through Kasuk. He got a pass away, but the tag was made, so he'll be forced to play it 8 metres out from the halfway line. Away to the left they go.
Play on.
Looking dangerous down the short side at the moment. Into open space they go once more. The try line wide open.
With me now, guys.
I don't have a number 8 on our team sheet, so couldn't quite pick up who it was, and they've actually put a foot into touch here, Lebanon, so Australia will be breathing a sigh of relief on the back of that, Ross.
Yeah, I think that was the dummy half, put their foot over the sideline. The person actually playing the ball, if it's similar to NRL, is allowed to put their foot on the line or over it, but the dummy half must stay in the field of play, so that was the issue there.
So Ibrahim Kasuk is the number 8, I'm told, so thank you very much for the boys in the truck for keeping us up to date of the late changes. Here's a changeover in possession. Australia can ill afford that.
You've got to wait till he gets his hand on the tag. You're going to bend. Sure.
So now they go back on the counter-attack here through Rashid. And a penalty here, so the tag count will restart.
Tap and go, guys.
Hassan plays it back for the Lebanon side. Just retreating backwards here at the moment. So a little breakdown there for Jamal finally to play it. To Saad. Now to Berry. Berry threatens the line, couldn't find a way through. Only 8 metres out from the Australian line. Lebanon looking dangerous again.
Line again, guys.
And El Massan took on the line, but the Kangaroos stopped him 5 short of the Aussie line. Away to the left they go. They've got numbers here. Ball back on the inside. Good change of direction here. Stepping, weaving, still going, and trying to find a way through is Labadi. But he's tagged about a metre out from the Australian line. They go for a quick short side play. Changes direction though. Now back to the open they go. They've got the numbers. The grubber kick there has been locked on, and it's going to come off Lebanon first, so it will be Australia ball. And they had to withstand them on that occasion, Ross.
Yeah, that was good scrambling defence by the Tagaroos. Lebanon really asked some questions there, had some good angled runners, kept the ball alive. I'm not sure, I don't know if that ball hit the ground. Here's a quick kick.
Chow Lee kicking and chasing hard, but he wasn't fast enough to get there. Medaleg there cleaned it up for Lebanon, and they'll have the ball back inside Australian territory. So more defence work coming up for the Tagaroos.
Such a fast game, Michael. It's hard to get comments in, isn't it?
It is.
Action aplenty.
I'm going to have to be subbed off at halftime at this rate as they go across to the left-hand side. Now the ball with Lebanon through Labadi. Tagged at 15 metres out from the Tagaroos line. Got a few up their sleeve here, Lebanon. So what can they do here? They take their chances across the short side. Not bit of a collision at the ball there. And Lebanon will come through and claim a try here. I think the referee is going to award it as well. There was a bit of a mix-up at the back there for Australia, and that's resulted in a try to Lebanon.
And I think that's the correct decision from where we are. We've got a great view of it, and hopefully we'll see it on replay in a moment. But they actually just grabbed the ball before it hit the ground over the line. And if you can secure it and put it down, and again, it was good communication between the ref and the lineswoman. And if you watch the kick here, it's a good run. He gets it, a lot of people around him. But the inside player pushes through. The Aussies think it's going to hit the ground. Can't quite see it with the bit of a shade there. But I think that was the correct decision. And he went to the linesperson. So, good commitment on the ball by the Lebanese boys.
Back to the action from the Eagle Cam. And Australia got a penalty from the restart because Charlie tried to trap it with his foot. The ball propelled forward, and then Lebanon dived on it as the attacking team. They weren't entitled to do so. So a penalty to Australia, who now have the ball just shy of the halfway line. Away to the right they go. They change direction. A little run around still with Australia. And now the ball with Hardigan. And that's found the sideline. And the Lebanese bench there applauding that error from Australia.
Number 4.
Starting to rattle the Kangaroos here with 2 minutes left to go to the break. Again, more of the football has been played in this half. Australia know there is a long way to go, and they only trail by 2. But the Lebanese just seem to have a bit more confidence about the way they're going about their business at the moment. And perhaps going in as what could be considered the underdogs, they've really fired themselves up.
Yeah.
Error in possession here, though.
They've taken their moments a little bit too, haven't they? Just a fraction more than the the Tagaroos. But there's plenty of attack in this Tagaroos team. So it's a critical set here if they can get another try.
So going for a scoot there out of acting half and looking to link up with Chow Lee.
Here we are, guys.
And I'm just going to call number 11 Sonny because I can't attempt that surname. And I do apologise if you're a friend or a relative of Sonny. I'll need to go to pronunciation lessons next time before we call this men's open contest as we see Chow Lee now looking for a short side play. Opens up through the middle, Martin. Changes direction, Brendan Martin then with the offload. They're looking dangerous here, and then the ball tried to be dragged in there by Martz, but he dragged it forward, constituting a knock on there, Ross.
Yeah, and Brendan Martin's looking lively again there, and he got the angle player and it's just behind him. But I feel like there's tries coming for the Tagaroos, but half-time is approaching, so it may be in the second half.
So Shanine will play it back quickly for Lebanon.
With me, guys.
Now Kusuk
Hold, Joe.
takes it back for the Lebanese side. So just under 30 seconds left to go, and changes being made here for Lebanon. So they might just have to take a couple of settlers until they can get their attack line back in formation. Kick through there, won't be a 50-10. And the Tagaroos will get the ball here. With limited seconds left to go in this first half, they'll need to do something quickly here if they want to register another try.
11.
few changes coming on for the Kangaroos. As the siren sounds in the background, the referee will indicate that is half time. So Lebanon in front. Not over yet. A 20-minute passage of play to decide who will be the men's open finalists in the International Tag Series. As the players head for the half time, we will look for a break here, and we'll be back very soon to see how this tale will unfold from CX Stadium.
International Tag Series live from picturesque Coffs Harbour. Our coverage proudly supported by Coffs Council, CX Group, Hoy's Physio, Coffs Skydivers and Australian Oztag.
Welcome back to CX International Stadium. Final half of football in the inaugural International Tag Series. Men's Open. The match has been played at one heck of a pace. Australia and Lebanon to bring us home here after a fabulous 3 days of international tag. So Lebanon to run right to left on your screen in this second half, leading 5-3. Is that a surprise to you, Ross, at the break?
I always thought it was going to be tight. These two teams have had great battles over the last few years at international, 215 World Cup, 218 World Cup. So I always thought it was going to be tight. I just feel there's tries in the Tagaroos, but the Lebanese defence has been outstanding.
Yeah, the tagging has been sublime. This referee in charge too has had a terrific carnival. He's been one of the standout refs for mine. Great communicator, and he's super fit, stays up with the plate.
Tag two. That's good, mate.
So we do appreciate your watching the live stream coverage, not just today, but hopefully the last 3 days. There was a kick, attacking kick by the Tagaroos. It was snatched out of the air by Mostafa Metleg. Did well. Now in 17, Ahmed Rashid. Open side they go.
Three now, guys.
Lebanon in jersey number 1. That's him with the ball now. Goes on a run from acting half after it was played by Ali Berry. Low grubbing kick and sails over the head of the Tagaroos player who did play at it, came into contact with the ball. So the Cedars go straight back on the attack.
That's great play, whether that's coaching or that's the player processing the moment. That's a great kick.
Fabulous kick. So the Tagaroos, they'll be out to defend with their lives here. Can ill afford for Lebanon to score a 2-pointer in that bonus box. Here they go. They're very fleet of foot, aren't they? No shortage of agility in both sides. Despite having played a host of games over the last 3 days. Grubbing kick through, and a tackle of sorts was made after the kick. Referee saw it too.
I think the Cedars boys might be asking if that's a penalty try, but he's saying no, he didn't. There were too many defenders around the ball.
Bit inconclusive to be doing that.
Yep.
That's one. Hold there,
correct
guys.
decision
Hold.
on the holding.
Rafai, or it might be Rafisi. I can't really read the writing properly on the sheet of the Lebanese team. So, and now it comes away to the 6. That is Sharmasam.
As you come around, this play's been impeded.
Right, so you heard the referee adjudication there. That means the Tagaroos come up with the football.
Wait there, guys, wait there.
Someone was impeded, he said. So, in other words, an obstruction play.
1 now.
10 out the Tagaroos from their own line with a fair bit to do here.
He retreated 10.
You got the feeling Lebanon are very much.
23 all the way.
They're
mate.
supercharged
Play on.
and full of self-belief that they can pull this one off. Tagaroos in broken play. Continue downfield. There's a lovely pass on the outside, but there's nobody else there. And Larry Greg Williams from Raby near Campbelltown in Sydney
Come in 10 guys. Wait there, it's going to be a play the ball.
sees that play fall apart. Not his fault. By the time he got it, he had no territory to work in, and it was a high pass. He did well.
He pulled it in brilliantly, and there's a lot of players around him, and he flicked it back, and it hit a Lebanese player, but they didn't play at it. So correct decision again by the officials. They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, this number one for Lebanon who played the ball. Previous ruck, Elsaman. Can't he fly?
Yep. Got some flyers in both teams.
Yeah, so can this guy with the ball. He scored the opening try of the match, didn't he?
Yep, he did. Yeah.
That's Kassour. There's another good kick. Not for distance, but he's got Lebanon away from their own try line. So now the Tagaroos with an opportunity. Billy Berkeley will take the restarted play.
That's one. Lebanon with me.
Martin Brenda to play it.
Play
And
on.
next player forward for the Tagaroos, Josh Jago. What can they do? Jack Cooper plays it. They come back towards the western side. And good evasive skills there. A flick pass, a Matt Gidley style effort. But it didn't find the mark. Billy Berkeley. Probably a bit early in the tag count to be throwing desperados like that.
I think it is. You don't have to chase the scoreboard just yet. If it's the last couple of minutes, there's still, 15 and a bit minutes to go.
Well, it's the mindset, isn't it? They're concerned about Lebanon.
Yeah, 100%. They're a good team. I'm really impressed with their defence.
Good, mate.
And they're perhaps forcing the Tagaroos to do passes that they normally wouldn't do.
So Elsaman plays it. Yet again, he's been busy in this game. That's a good kick again. That's a good kick again. Gee, haven't they nailed this part of their game?
He's got a great left foot kick, hasn't he? And he actually gets it hard into the ground. And on the second bounce, it sits right up, and it's hard to secure.
So Lababidi, it was at restarted play. Now this is Nemra. And the 7, Kassour.
Hold.
Can the Tagaroos hold them out? They're looking good. The Cedars, tag made. Centre field about 5 metres out from the Tagaroos line. There's a pass that was misdirected and went to ground. The Tagaroos are away. Have a look at this. The afterburners have been switched on. Larry Greg Williams goes all the way.
Brings it back to a 1-point game. I'm really impressed with the chase there of Ali Saad from the Lebanese boys. He actually saved a point there by keeping him out of the box.
Yeah, kept him honest.
But the kicking game of Lebanon's been excellent. That was just a loose pass, and the Tagaroos really pounced on it.
Yeah, certainly. The ball ended up in the hands of the right guy. Have a look at the speed.
So fast,
Hat
his
flew
hat
off.
comes off. Yeah,
That's how fast he's going.
yeah.
Very athletic.
But without the cover there,
Gee, the put down was a little bit not exactly out of the textbook.
no, it might have been Sahid Khan, I think. The number 10 might have been come across. But Tagaroos have got the ball back here from the restart.
So 5-4 scoreline looks better for the Aussies. Fluckus now to play the ball for the Tagaroos. To the line they go. The Cedars moving up sharply in defence. Oh, there's a chance. The last pass was thrown. 2 tags intact, found support. I believe that was Kaya Adita for the Tagaroos. Some of the Lebanese players not happy with that. You can hear the referee's audio in the background. Let's have another look at this. Brendan Martin, he threw the pass. Got away to the 15. Ben Flakus, who probably has never scored an easier try.
And the ball was clearly away before the tag was made. There's another great kick-off.
Tagaroos doing there what the Lebanese team has been doing to them. Those stabbing kicks.
Stay behind it, wait there.
Okay, so if this ended up a draw at full time, we would go down to a 5-on-5 scenario, and they would play the team that taps off
That's one.
If they score a try in their first set, the other team would have a right of reply. But after that, we just keep going until the first try scorer.
Take two, guys.
All right, thank you.
It is a bit complicated with the right of reply because there might be a try in the first set, then the next set. Here's a move by the Aussies.
Yep, tag has been removed though.
And then there might be another try in the first set, so they've got a right of reply again. But yeah, 5 on 5.
Gee, some of the Cedar players were standing 3 metres offside then on that play of the ball, to be quite honest with you.
That's four.
The guys out here,
That's me, Lebanon. That's it.
referee was watching the ruck, didn't see them, they snuck up a few metres. Let's see if it saves them. Maybe unlikely. That was a lovely ball there. Gee, the Tagaroos have got some razzle-dazzle happening at present.
He's running forward, the ball's going forward too.
But Lebanon, a little bit of luck there.
Just out here, mate.
Correct decision by the ref again. He got that right. And the atmosphere in the stand is going off. Both sets of supporters are really cheering their teams on. It's fantastic.
Yep, arguably the biggest crowd of the day is assembled in the grandstand for this last one. Which makes sense. A lot of the players' commitments are now completed, so they've come over to have a look at this one. Kasor.
Three, number 9. Play on.
Another one of those brilliant kicks, the 23. He's nailing those. Ali Hamoud. And that's great kick pressure too. The chase is sublime. And the Tagaroos are in all sorts at the moment.
It's all moved too early, guys.
Trying to ruck it out from their own danger zone. That will help them.
Tap and go.
Just a bit too eager there, David, weren't they? It was a great kick and great chase, as you pointed out. But just a bit too eager. You don't need that penalty there.
Brendan Martin plays it. Tagaroos trailing by
Play on.
one not that long ago. Now we're tied up at 5 apiece.
Go advantage, guys. Just up there.
Yeah, geez, he's a good ref, this guy, isn't he?
Wait, guys,
Really
wait.
good.
He's just all over it.
Outstanding. And the pace is really heated up, and we'll see if Lebanon they need to absorb the next 3 or 4 minutes. Still be 5 all in 3 or 4 minutes. That's where they need to be.
Take two now.
Because the Tagaroos are getting a good possession flow now.
It's arguably the best game of the day so far.
So quick.
Play on.
Yep, it certainly is. Cooper, we saw, fling the pass. And
Play on.
in possession now is Lee. Another penalty to the Tagaroos.
Breno. Just here, mate.
Lebanon, the Cedars can ill afford that sort of thing. I'm sure the Aussies will make them pay to compound their problems. And there's a poor pass, fortuitously for the Tagaroos. They still have it through Flakus. Now the 7 is Cooper. Cooper to the line.
2. Hold the
He's a smart player, Cooper.
Yeah, he looks good.
He touches a lot.
And he created something there. He actually needed to let that ball go probably. But, you know, it's easy in the grandstand, David.
Yeah, it certainly is. Certainly is.
Go, mate.
So, can the Cedars hold them out here? Nice little play there, albeit a slight risk attached to it.
One, guys.
The 15 dives over, but his right hip tag was dislodged. Now, open side, they're a bit flat-footed, the Tagaroos. Didn't seem to really have a plan there. Ward gets the port away to the 7. The tag was made, though. Referee says go back and play it.
Hold. Go.
So, Kinnan Ward does that now. Bit of a goose step, support on the inside, and another. Tag made.
Go, guys. Hold.
This tag count has got to be diminishing.
4. Hold now.
That's 4. Let's see what happens here. A try. And didn't they need that?
It's 6-5 for Australia.
The number 1, Brendan Martin, flying through the air. He just backed himself.
6-5.
When he landed, he had a quick look at his hips. He thought, you beauty.
He did, and he's been likely the whole game through. And here's the replay. He goes hard at the line, gets a little bit of elevation. Tag not made. He's been likely all game, Brendan Martin.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely.
That's 1.
Now the Cedars trail 6-5.
Go.
Crowd might go a bit quiet now.
2 with me. 13.
Only 7 3/4 minutes remaining. This second half is rocketing by. Now, who will that go to?
You didn't make a clean tag. Wait there, guys.
Gee, I thought the onus might be on the ball runner there, actually.
Yeah, I think he said the defender was still moving a little bit.
That's
but
1.
they've just absorbed a
19.
fair,
Oh,
couple of minutes of possession to the Tagaroos, and here's their chance on a repeat set over halfway.
Yeah, still advancing the ball is
Play on 2.
to allow
2, pull
Sha'il.
it out.
Bit flat-footed right now, Lebanon.
Yeah.
That was good. That was better. They've run out of space over there, though.
Take 3.
They need to get it back
Here
to
we
the
go,
other
guys.
side. That having been said, the Tagaroos are numbering up well. No real overlap opportunities that are evident. Let's see what transpires here. They
Play
come back
on,
towards
play
the
on,
middle,
play
and
on,
a basketball-like pass has been
That's one.
intercepted. The tag was made quickly by Ali Berry for the Cedars.
Take 2 now.
Next man forward, Jared Sharp for the
3 with
Tagaroos.
me now. They're good.
Shepherd. Yeah, running behind. Obstruction.
Well,
It's all simultaneous. Yeah, all good.
that's poor.
Wait there, guys.
So a chance for Lebanon to hit back potentially.
Play on. Tag 1. Here with me.
Adam Lababidi. It is playing at 5 for the
2
Cedars.
now. Hold.
That's him at acting
Go.
half now. No question there's a bit of fatigue creeping in here now. This game's been played at blinding pace.
Tag
That's
3,
nice.
tags off.
I think you'll find the ref said he was tagged though.
Hold, winger.
He
Winger.
was. But all of a sudden, Lebanon to me looking a little bit flat-footed. Let's see if they can pick that up. Tagaroos are there. Ample defence.
4. With me,
I
Australia
feel they're
all
going
the
to
way.
try in them, David.
Yeah, I
I
think-
feel it's coming.
Okay, they've got great
Yeah.
defensive structure, the Tagaroos.
They have.
5 last,
And the
tags off.
13 goes
The
through.
tags off. You've committed to it.
Koda Jabara. Let's see what happens here. Tagaroos race off their line. Well, that's great defence. Great defence.
Wait there, Bruno. Wait there.
Really good defence, wasn't
That's
it?
good.
They pushed up on the ball players and they made a decision that they couldn't do. They couldn't get the ball away.
Lost control and play the ball.
There's a chance. Just this little possession, the last 2 minutes, been mostly Lebanon with the ball.
Okay.
How quickly is the time going?
It's incredible. Oh. And the Tagaroos didn't need that. They just need to go 3 or 4 and get a kick into the corner,
Yep.
like Lebanon have been doing. But they've got the possession flow the last few minutes.
Can Lebanon score and put us potentially into
That's line on
overtime?
the line. Hold. Go.
They're only 5 metres out. The Tagaroos amble up though. They're not being flustered in defence. They're holding on fine at the moment. There's a dummy. A dummy. A dummy.
3.
But the tag taken at the last second.
Come on, guys. Hold.
Almost a try to Jabara.
That's 4. That's 4.
That was heart palpitations for Tagaroos fans. Still might be. Kick through, regather, but no tag on the right hip.
After a simultaneous tag, it's going to be 5 and last on the 10.
Yep.
5 and last.
Ref saying the tag was taken at exactly the same time as he kicked the
On
ball,
10, mate, on the 10.
and that's classified as the tag if he then makes an error,
Yep. So,
which he did. He dropped the
Last one,
ball over
guys.
the line.
so here's their last play of this set. What can they do here, the Cedars? The Tagaroos up quickly. And unfortunately, they got a little flustered there. The Cedars and a kick. It's getting a little bit scrappy all of a sudden. I think the Cedars might be panicking a bit, Ross.
Yeah, perhaps so, but they are chasing the game now with only a few minutes to go. But the Tagaroos stayed very calm and very patient there, even on that kick on the ground. They didn't try and dive on it, get in the road. They just waited, and now have got good attack.
Tag 3.
They don't need to go crazy here, the Tagaroos. That's the perfect play. Not probably the perfect kick, but the idea was excellent.
Yep, what a great game this
That's one.
men's open finale has
Square
been.
marker.
Lebanon v Australia.
13, hold.
Under 3.5 minutes on the clock now. 6-5 in favour of the Tagaroos.
16.
Messi play the ball.
That's 4. Number
Berry
9.
plays it. Kick.
Inside.
Western side of the ground. Touched in flight in an attempt to stop it by Larry Greg Williams. And now returning the
That's
football
1.
is
Here
Patrick
with me
Quinn.
now. Tag 2. Here we are, mate. That's good.
They've earned a beer, these guys.
Tag 3. No, it's fine.
So here they come. The Tagaroos looking to deliver the knockout blow.
On. That's 4.
15
Here we
is
are.
Ben
15,
Flackers.
15.
Darting out, the most recent try scorer,
Here we are,
Brendan
mate.
Martin. Bodies in motion for the Tagaroos. Can the Lebanese team hold them out? Oh, that was silky skills. Wow. What about the pickup in the last play there?
Outstanding, but the ref has said there was a tag as the ball was passed.
Bit
So
of
it's no
Houdini
try.
about that.
That was outstanding.
Number 8, number 8. No. That's one, tuck the shirt in.
They need some energy here, Lebanon.
2
It's
now.
a little bit
16,
slow
16,
here.
good mate.
They need to be sprinting on the ball, but maybe they got something in mind.
Tag 3, number 9. That's 4. All the way, boys. Hold, hold. Yep.
So final minutes of this one in the men's open to conclude
Don't go early, don't go early.
the inaugural International Tag Series in Coffs Harbour. Tremendous kick again. Gee, there's no doubt that the Cedars have got that down pat in their game. There's good footwork, but the tag,
Here with me, Lebanon.
he
Hold.
comes again, the number 18 for Lebanon, Mustafa
Tag 2, shirt is
Methleg.
out. Tag 2.
They got him where they want him, the Cedars, at the moment, racing up, trying to force an error. I would think that will be unlikely. The Tagaroos know what is on the line here.
Come on, guys. Go around him, mate.
Yeah, they should. This is smart if he kicks. That's
a good kick.
Yeah.
Chase coming through, the number 2 for the Tagaroos on the fly. Lachlan Martin.
One.
Good tag there
Here with
too
me now.
by the 1, Brendan Martin.
That's 2.
He's been good,
7,
David.
hold,
Brendan
hold,
Martin.
mate.
Absolutely.
Really big contributor to this game.
Absolutely. So the Cedars push it wide and a kick through. I don't know how that's going to pan out. Not sure it was the play at that end of the field. The rest of his teammates didn't know about it.
No, he held him back in the crowd.
And looks like he's been actually hurt. Mustafa El-Saman. He's crawled to the bench area, if you know what I'm saying. There he is down on the ground, face down. So I'm not sure what happened.
11.
Maybe it's just acute
11.
fatigue.
Yeah, he showed a fair bit of toe to get near that ball.
Not sure it was the play. Would you have advised that?
Yeah, probably not.
one, 15.
Yeah, here's the replay here. And he's sort of made
Oh,
contact.
he hit his head.
Yeah,
He hit his head
on the
hard
ground, yeah.
on the ground.
Hold.
Yeah, it's one of those ones, David, like they had to try something. You know, there's not long to go, and there's the siren now.
Tagaroos are going to get there. The ball's on the ground, and the Cedars desperately trying to scoop it up.
No. You're still
But the Tagaroos have got there in a thriller.
Not yet. There's still one play to go. There's a penalty to the Cedars here. That wasn't the play by the Tagaroos. The siren went. No need to kick that. Just keep possession.
That's it, fellas.
But they've wrapped it up now.
There it is, full time, all she wrote. Congratulations to the Tagaroos. They had to come from behind. The Cedars started the game in brilliant fashion, but in the end, the Australians just proving to be too good under the immense pressure of playing in the final.
Yeah, it was an outstanding game, though, David. How quick was it? And like you pointed out, the time just flew in that second half. But even the first half, I'm thinking, wow, there's only 5 minutes to go till half-time. So many fast runners, so much skill on show, some excellent defence by both teams. The Lebanese boys were outstanding in the first half, and the Tagaroos matched their intensity in defence in the back end of the game there to win it.
There's part of the crowd that really enjoyed that. What a stunning success this International Tag Series has been. Congratulations to everybody involved. Eagle cam shot of the aftermath of what has been a terrific game. Michael Golikov has gone down onto the pitch. We'll get a post-match interview, and it's going to be with Brendan Martin. He hails from the Central Coast. In fact, he's domiciled at Lisero. Nice part of the world.